Well, hello everybody. How are we all doing this fine, very rainy evening here in Ireland? Sorry, I'm of course covered in man glitter. I am developing a head cold. Lucky me, lucky me. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Hope you're all doing really, really well. This video I wanted to show you tonight. It came across my desk, came across the news desk yesterday or the day before. Can't remember which one, but it was sent to me by a few people actually, and I think it was covered by Fraud at Wrangler, I think originally. And I went to the channel of the guy called Easy Cameras Summit. Hold on, let me just double check. I think it was Easy. Hold on, I'm gonna just bring it up there now so everybody knows who it is. Easy Cameras On was the name of the channel. And so I went on there, found his live stream of this whole thing going down, set it to download, and basically something happened on my computer. Decided not to. It said, you know what, fuck you. And that was the end of that. So I came home, realized that had happened, and after throwing out a couple of fucks, I went on the search, and I was going to start emailing people to see if they knew anybody that might have it or whatever. And then thankfully, just in time, I spotted this channel that had uploaded it. It was it's like Audit something. It's a pro auditor channel or whatever the case may be. And I'll have a look at that. Good to see you, Biggin. Hope you're doing really well, buddy. Love your channel, by the way. Absolutely love your channel. Cuddlefish says, I literally just got through watching the video a few minutes ago. I think his main channel is NC Tyrant Hunter. I'll see if I can find it on there. Give me 1 sec now. Would that be under his lives, or I don't see anything there. These are from months ago. I'm not really sure. Let me see here now. No, I don't see it there. Yeah. I haven't actually monetized any of my live streams for months now. There's no point, because it just negatively affects the channel, because it's guaranteed to get demonetized for advertising and stuff like that. But to be honest, when it comes to what you call it, monetization on live streams, nobody really watches it back anyway. Like a few do, or maybe 1,000 or so. So it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Abby Pollen says Easy Cameras is on the channel. Is that on NC Tyrant Hunter? Is it? It's under videos 2 days ago. Okay, I'll have a look here and see if I can find that. So what's the story there? So is he the same channel? Because I've never heard of this guy. I've never ever heard of this guy. But oh yeah, there it is. Okay. EMS Hero goes night. First Amendment audit fails. So it looks like they're kind of celebrating this whole thing, which is kind of sad, really. It's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one to watch, actually, because it could be argued in some respects that he didn't do anything wrong legally, right? I have a slightly different view, and you guys know how I am. I will tell you how it is. I'll give it to you straight. If I think somebody's in the right or in the wrong, regardless of who it is. Just give me 1 sec there now. Just wanted to check one thing. So in this video, what goes down, I didn't catch a whole lot of the lead up to it, but basically he was walking around New York City just being a bit of a nuisance to everybody. And he got into it with the lady who was an off-duty EMT or paramedic or some such, right? Now, from the outset, I will say I do have a certain level of... I'll get to the video. Kenny, chill out, bro. Chill out. I got some other stuff I got to cover first. It's all good. It's all good. My brother is a long-serving paramedic. He's been a paramedic for as long as I can really remember. And, he used to be a firefighter, then he became a paramedic, and he worked his way up. My brother's very, very high-ranking in the Irish Ambulance Service now. And, in fact, he's actually heading off to Israel soon for work related stuff. So he's got a pretty epic job, and he gets to go do really cool stuff all the time. And he's got his own car and all that kind of stuff. So like as in his own patrol car. He's an officer basically. Yeah, that is absolutely right. This is Colin, you hit the nail on the head. This is a reactions channel. So I play small snippets of the video, have a good old chat with people, and thankfully seems like a lot of people like that. So definitely that is the way I tend to do it as best I can. But anyway, yeah, my eldest brother is a paramedic, long serving, and I know the kind of stuff they go through. And you know, a lot of paramedics kind of get lost in the whole thing with PTSD. And PTSD is obviously very serious. Anybody who's worked in the prison service or the police or fire service or in the military, obviously, would be kind of the more well-known individuals who get PTSD. I myself was diagnosed with PTSD a while back. I deal with it very well. Some people not so well. So it might be the case for this lady. You know, EMTs do kind of get forgotten about with that kind of thing from time to time. And so there's a good chance that, you know, it could be something like that. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I want to get your opinion on it, see what you think. And now, before we go, I'm just going to really quickly read a few of these comments and then we'll get stuck straight into the video. So Shan HLVB says, I need some chuckles. My 16-year-old cat died yesterday. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Really, really, really sorry to hear that. I know the loss of a pet is a terrible, terrible thing. I didn't have a whole load of pets growing up because we, you know, lived in a very, very, very busy family home. So we didn't have a whole lot of pets, but we had this beautiful little dog called Tia, and she passed away a number of years ago. I think she was about the same, about 16 or 18 years old. And it's very, very sad, especially when you've had them for quite a while and they're very much a part of the family. So my thoughts go out to you. I know it's tough, but, you know, hopefully we can give you a bit of a chuckle today. Like, this isn't a very light kind of a show. It's not a laughing matter, but I'm sure we'll come up with some funny shit to say anyway. I hope so. I want to welcome Hellfire Hound as a new member. Thank you so much indeed, Hellfire Hound. Can I get a load of Defamation Shamrocks in the side chat for Hellfire Hound and a load of love hearts in the side chat for Shan on the loss of her little fur baby. I know it's tough. That is a great shot at my mother, Jonathan Hart. I love it. I love it. Green Heart. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let me grab a few of these and then we will get over to the video here. I'm not going to stay a whole while today. I do feel quite sick. I'm actually going to read out Colin's comment in a minute because he's actually right. I was kind of looking back over this past year or so to try to figure out what the fuck is going on. PayPal Me says she slapped him and spit in his face. That is absolutely true. She deserved the 5-minute knockout. I think you mean knockout, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll get to that. We'll get to that, whether or not it was deserved or whether or not, you know, she quote unquote had it coming or whatever the case may be. We'll see. We'll see what you think. I want to get your thoughts on it, basically, and I'll certainly give mine. You guys know that. And then we have And I Exist. First of all, And I Exist, I want to thank you so much for your super thankses on my videos. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much indeed. Goes an awful long way. Really appreciate that. iPhone El Bay says, I still want a rainbow Demon Army hat. These are the ones I got when I was in Spain. I'm going to see what I can do for you. I was actually looking at embroidery services here that aren't like Teespring or whatever, because Teespring are quite limited in what they can do. But once I have something figured out, I'll definitely do that for you. And It Exists says, hope to catch this when all is finished. PS, wood fence. Wood, you say? That's made of man glitter. Dear McCostello says, PayPal Patty is giving his pedo friend a platform. Who's that? What? Can you message me where we usually message each other, Dermot, and let me know what that's about, because I actually don't know anything about that. But definitely do let me know. Be really interesting. Colin Definitely Not Cromwell says, Demon is always sick. Actually, always sick. Look up one stream that doesn't start with him saying he's sick. Bud, you need some vitamins or something. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was looking back over this past year to figure out what the fuck is going on. I think you're right, actually. I kind of was like, but like, you know, I drink plenty of water and I eat pretty well. I was like, oh, wait, you know what? Maybe no, I don't. Maybe no, I don't. I think I need to do a little bit better. That's absolutely That's absolutely necessary. Oh, cost, thanks for that, but I'll check that out. Gina Bush, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put that sticker on my fridge. Cuddlefish says, I've seen many channels loaded. If I felt for both of them, I think he did overreact a bit. That's kind of where I'm leaning, but we'll get onto it. We'll have a look. Laura Potty says, I just started following you and I can't get enough of your accent. Why, thank you very much. Keep talking. I will. Oh, there's no doubt about that. It'd take a lot more than a head cold or even laryngitis to stop me from talking. If I couldn't speak with my mouth, I'd be doing sign language. Guaranteed. You'll never shut me up. Oh, Jesus. Bada says, have you seen Rebel HQ trying to make a hero out of Long Island Audit? I've seen him do that before. I'll definitely check that out, though. I'll definitely check that out. Good to see you, Ed2276 in the side chat. Great to see you, mate. Mickey the Bull says he sucker punched a small woman. What a fucking hero. He's going to get passed around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, we'll get to that in a minute and why I think it's a bit of a joke, really. Oh, Jesus. News now Houston. That's his teenage daughter and got 20 years. Holy shit. I had no idea. I think I did hear something about it, but I didn't really look into it a whole lot. I had a fair bit going on myself. Now, I want to say a massive hello to a fantastic lady in the side chat. Where is she gone? Oh my God. She just deleted her comment. Where is she? Oh, no, there it is. Dawn Sugars. You're right. I do need to give up the vape. I tried to cut down on the cigarettes as best I could. I'm getting there. I was kind of off them for a while, and then I went back on them when I moved back to Ireland. And oh, Jesus, yeah. Paddy did an interview with Earl from jail. Oh yeah, Earl. Yeah. That name rings a bell now. All right. Anyway, what else we're going to do tonight? So we had the last month's winner of the merch box. That's been sent and all. That's ready to go. I can't wait to see the pictures. This month's one has got much the same kind of stuff in it, a couple of extra little bits or different bits and things like that. Whoever wins it can get in touch with me about what they want actually in it. So there's a few choices, there's a few different things in there as well. One of which is I got some stuff over in Spain. I'm going to stick one of them in. Hold on. So whoever I call out here that wins the merch box tonight, there's going to be a custom leather bit in there of something. I don't know whether it'll be a wrist strap or like one of these style wrist straps, or I might make something else. We'll see. But also, whoever wins tonight's one, I'm gonna call that out here in a minute. I'm gonna use a random number generator. I have everybody's names, well, either their real names or their YouTube names, depending. And I'll do a random number generator and see who wins. There's one of these with Demon Army written on it. I think that's really nice. It's a kind of a ladies one, I suppose, but like, they're not gender specific. And then we have one of the leather ones, which is a bigger kind of a gent size, which is really cool. It says Demon Army on it as well. And then for next month's one is going to be a special one. That has, excuse me. Oh, it's getting bad already. This is, where is it? There we go. So this is a custom engraved, and I have a really funny video of the guy actually engraving it, which is awesome. Custom engraved, kind of, it's not a real Zippo, it's like a Zippo style lighter with IDA on the front and Irish Demon will it come up on the side, and like some really nice engraving on it and stuff like that. So that's, I wanted to make this a really special one this month. So this is going to be a very good one for anybody who wants to get involved. You kind of, I'm sure you all know how to do that now. And there's also going to be this custom hat in it, the Irish Demon Army hat in it. Now, somebody did ask me if they could buy one of these. This is the only one I have, but I do have the contact details of the guy in Spain that made them. So I'm sure I probably can get them for people, or I might even be able to get them made here or whatever. But that'll be sent out as well. And on tonight's show, towards the end of the show, we're going to do a little competition, okay? With Defamation Shamrocks. Everybody can get involved, and it's going to be completely at random. So here's how it's going to go before we get into the video real quick. So I'm going to call the winner of this in a little while at the end of the video. Whichever one of these that winner wants, they can have. And then whichever one's left over, I'll send out to one of you guys. So the way you can be in it to win it, all you have to do in the side chat when I say go is drop Defamation Shamrocks. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to just click on one person. And whoever that person is, is the winner. And all you have to do is get in touch with me on my new email address, which is irishdemonarmy@gmail.com. And I will send that to you. Just send me your address and I'll ship it off. I actually have the little bubble envelope things already ready to go. So for those, whoever that may be, you'll actually win that tonight. Crash made my first live show. Good to see you, buddy. You probably missed me saying it then the last time. Welcome to the Demon Army. Really appreciate that, my friend. All right, so as I say, I'll call the winner of the merch box for last month later today. I'm trying to still figure out the best way of doing it. So far, I've just got a list of everybody's names with the numbers on it, and I hit a random number generator. My mom did it for me the last time because I just thought it'd be fun. And then I just correspond that number with a name. I was kind of going to do it up on the screen, but I don't know, because there's a lot of people's real names on there and stuff. I just don't think that's really a good way to do it. So if anybody can think of a better way of doing it, let me know. I'm open to ideas. Email me. And let me know. Anyway, let's get stuck into the video. Now, this video is like a really bad attempt at recording because whoever put it up didn't like edit it or anything, but it's good enough for us. We'll get there. So here it is. Let's have a look. All right, so he's walking along the street in New York.
Fuck it, we gonna go this way.
I'm walking.
By the tunnels that way, left on Berwick.
Oh, Colin, that actually would be a really good idea. I'd be well up for that, man. That'd be a great idea.
No, fuck it, that's this way. Berwick, I remember Berwick should be over here. Ma'am, you can't be parking next to no fire hydrants. It's an emergency.
I'm a delivery.
Yeah, it's an emergency. Something happens, you're gonna get fucked. Look at plates, people. Look at those plates.
All right, so this is kind of how it all starts off. So yeah, no, he's right. She shouldn't be parking in front of a fire hydrant, is my understanding. We don't really have fire hydrants here, but I've seen it on movies. And I've seen videos of firefighters literally will just smash your windows and run a hose right through your car if they have to. So yeah, you just, you say, hey lady, you shouldn't do that. If she still does it, complain to the authorities, I suppose. But, I guess he saw this as an easy way of I don't know, getting a video, I suppose.
What are you doing?
The right to record, that's what I'm doing.
You're what?
The right to record. I got thousands of followers watching you right now parked next to a hydrant.
I'm a delivery person. Oh, and I'm volunteer EMS, so if you had COVID...
Even worse.
Save your life.
Even worse.
I want to save your life.
So you standing next to something that's going to stop somebody from getting saved. You parking next to something that's stopping somebody from getting saved. And
okay, I kind of tend to agree there. However, I would just say, as somebody pointed out here, her car does look to be a fair bit in front of the fire hydrant. Am I right or wrong there? I'm not 100% sure about that one. Let me know what you think in the side chat. Again, this is not something that I would know a whole lot about, but it does seem like she's a fair bit ahead of it. There might be a certain distance. Now, I will say this, from my experience with my brother, there's no way in hell that my brother would ever park in such a way that it would hinder somebody's safety. As somebody who works in EMS herself, I tend to agree with the guy here. As much as I already dislike this guy, if she is indeed blocking the fire hydrant, then I'm with him on that. And it is worse that that she's a EMS person. So that's fair enough, right? But either way, let's just argue that she is, right? Then yeah, he's right. She shouldn't be. But it doesn't look to me like she is in fact actually blocking the fire hydrant. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that he does go around just picking random fights. Heidi, great to see you. I just saw your comment come up that you have to go take care of your husband for a second. You're back now. Good to have you back. If you need to step out, we will allow it. And Georgia Peach, good to see you, Georgia Peach. I hope you're doing really well. I'd love to go to Georgia one day. I really would. And I'll get to those super chats here in a minute, but we'll see. So it's usually a line 15 or 20 feet away from the hydrant. Okay. See, there you go. So maybe she is in the wrong in that respect, right? He's not a parking attendant or whatever it's called. It's none of his fucking business. But I don't know, 15, 20 feet seems like a lot. Other people are saying maybe 2 feet. Anyway, let me know if you guys know what the story is there.
you're an EMT?
First of all, it's illegal in New York City.
No, it's not. I got a memo. You can't do that. You can't do that. Look at this Karen, people. She's such a Karen for parking in the wrong spot. Get up and get out, man. Before city gets. What's her plate? Her plate's that. JDX 4553. Y'all know how I give it up, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it though. It's better like that. It's better. It's more safety. I appreciate it. Look with the cam back. You trying to hit the cam back. Boy, I already know, man. I don't play that shit. We out here. Now she follow me. But let's cam back.
Good to see you, Iron Bears. Hope you're doing really well.
I was waving at her like this. Look. I was like, take a picture. Take a picture. You mad? She's gonna wait till I leave and try to back up. She's mad. Look, she gonna back up too. She can park not even right there because there's a parking spot right there. She can't block that parkway. So you know what I'm saying? And she's blocking the bike lane now. Like, you gotta do better. If you're gonna do better, do better. We run plates and everything. We read everybody. We support. We expose everyone. She really gonna sit here and follow me. But now she good. She moved from there. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because now somebody's safe. She an EMT, so she should know better. If you knew better, you do better.
Exactly. If you knew better, you would do better.
Exactly. I'm doing right. I know my law.
I'm one of the heroes that everyone thanks every day for saving people's lives. So yeah, record me in front of your million followers.
Okay, I'm just going to say off the rap, right? That's pretty fucking cringe. All right, like I respect what this lady does. Of course I do. That goes without saying. But to refer to yourself as a hero and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure some of you have got family in EMS or whatever the case may be. That's pretty fucking cringe. I don't think I've ever heard my brother say something like that, except maybe jokingly. But anyway, that neither here nor there, right? Like, she can say whatever the fuck she wants. It doesn't mean she deserves to get knocked out. But I don't know, man. She seems a bit Karen-y to me. She seems a little bit Karen-y to me. But again, I don't know. Some people are not going to like it just because they don't like the auditor or whatever, and that's fine. But it just seems to me to be a bit Karen-y. But we'll see, right? Let's have a look. Let's see how we go.
So that people can leave your page.
That's right. There you go. So they can leave my page. They love you right now.
On my side than on your side.
She's got that right.
People's lives. What do? Humiliate people on your page. People that save people's lives.
Okay,
she's
keep
right
on,
there.
Keep on. I love it. Keep on.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking asshole.
This is an EMT worker too. Look at her. She's coming over here.
This is an EMT worker.
Okay, so like just running up at him like that, there's fault there. Okay. I get it. She's frustrated. These guys are a pain in the ass, but there is fault there. You should never run up on somebody like that. Male or female, doesn't matter. You should never, ever, ever run up on somebody like that. I'm just saying. Like, I would never do that. And if somebody ran up on me like that, I would be on my guard, male or female. It doesn't mean I'd knock them out, but I'd be ready to defend myself to some extent if I had to. So she should have, as somebody said there a minute ago, just get in your car and leave. These people are not worth it. This is exactly what he wanted to happen, right? And she gave it to him. And I get again, I 100% disagree with what happened. However, she should, like, if she ran up on somebody like that, and if he hit her at that point, he probably would have been legally justified for it at that point. But as Pat says, he hit her from behind. Now, we'll have a look at the video in a minute. We'll see if that is for certain a fact. We'll watch it together. But at this point, at this moment in time, putting myself in this situation, if somebody ran up on me like that, got in my face like that, like came at me, you don't know who they are or what they got, right? I gotta say, I would be in defensive mode at a minimum, and would probably use reasonable force, and that's the key here: reasonable force to stop that person from hurting me. Basically, Respect Earn says it's New York, man. Well, that's true too. Like I've heard that you know, it may be a bit more aggressive over there. Fine. If you ran up on anybody like that in Ireland, you get your ass handed to you. That's as simple as that. Like, any Irish people here watching can tell you, if somebody ran up on you like that in Ireland, you'd pop them one. There's no doubt. Or you'd grab them and throw them on the ground, or, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, just wanted to point that out. She should not have run up on him like that. Not cool.
You do. Humiliate people on your page. People that save people's lives.
Okay, keep on. I love it. Keep on.
Go fuck yourself, off, you fucking asshole.
This is an EMT worker too. Look at her, she coming over here.
This is an EMT worker. This is an EMT worker.
That's
You don't
assault.
have the fucking right to fucking record
That's
me.
assault.
Okay,
Yo, call the police before I rock this. I'm about to slap this bitch.
Okay, so it did sound like, obviously we can't really see it from the footage. It did sound like she did strike him, right? Which he's right. That's assault, right? Like anybody hits you like that, that's assault. She should not have run up on him. You don't respond to words with violence. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Okay, I get it. We've all been in a situation where somebody has said something and we want to knock them into the middle of next week, right? In fact, most of us have probably done it at some point. I gotta say. Lelin Squirrel says that slap was justified. Okay, from my perspective, right? Yes, okay, fine. It probably was, right? At a visceral level, justified. If somebody got in my face and started talking to me the way that guy's talking, I probably would have slapped him too. Truth be told, I'm not going to lie. I probably would have slapped him too, right? I would get the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean? Like, we're all human at the end of the day, okay? We're all human at the end of the day. So we react with aggression sometimes. And you know, that's just the way it is. But, and I tend to disagree with you on this one, Ellen, there's no such thing as just a slap. She should not have put his hands on him. She should not have put his hands on him. He shouldn't have been winding her up, but he's legally allowed to. When we're talking about legally here now, I just want to clarify. Because Jinmar makes a good point here, and it is important to clarify what I'm getting at here. Legally, she shouldn't have. Okay? Legally. Is it justified at a visceral level? Probably, yeah, fucking A. Like if I was walking along the street with a lady friend, my lady friend, and a fucking guy came up and started talking to her like that, I probably would have hit him. But just being real. We all know the law. You should probably walk away and be the bigger person. Yeah. After I stomp his ass out. That's the reality. Can you imagine walking down the street, me walking down the street, either on my own? Like if somebody came up to me and talked to me like that on the street, I'd be like, yeah, cool story, bro. And I would just walk away myself. But if I was there with my girlfriend and they came up and talked to her like that, I'd fucking smack them. Or if you were walking along, any of the lads or ladies out there, you're walking along with your daughter, let's say, and he talks to her like that, you're gonna hit him. You're probably gonna hit him, or at the very least, you're gonna fucking want to. You might not do it, but you're gonna want to. But Jinmar makes a really good point here. Says, how come his actions don't get mentioned? Because we're only a couple of minutes into the video. Relax the cax, chill, and wait for what I have to say about it, okay? Trust me, we're getting to that. Kenny, respectfully, I'm breaking this video down. That's what I do on this channel. You can head over to somebody, I'm sure I'll find a link for you to go watch it in its entirety if you'd like to, okay? Just saying. You can, I'm not, that's not me having a go at you, mate. I definitely don't want to have a go at you. I'm just letting you know. Gilmar says, the guys here aren't taking into account how threatening his actions are. He's insulting her, threatening her. How does she know he's not Ted Bundy? That's irrelevant, though. Respectfully, that is irrelevant. Because he didn't act in a directly threatening way to her to warrant a smack. He was standing back from her and she came at him. And then she smacked him. Now, again, he's being an asshole. He's treating her disrespectfully. And I agree with you. Call me old-fashioned. But that deserves a smack, right? But he didn't threaten her. He didn't get in her face. She got in his face. She ran at him. She smacked him first. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be as reasonable and leaving my own views aside, okay? Just purely wanting to break it down reasonably, all right? I agree. He should have kept his fucking mouth shut, but this is what he does. That doesn't mean that gives her the legal right to run up there and smack him. In fact, even aside from the legal side of it, I disagree with her doing that in any event. Why? Simple fact. She got her ass knocked out. That's why. If nothing else, that's a good enough reason for her to have not done this. Basic biology. She's a smaller lady. He's a bigger gent. Or gent. He's a bigger asshole. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but just trust me. Stay cool, everybody. I'm not on his side in this. I'm just being real. Okay, moving on.
Y'all saw that? You saw that? I'm about to rock you. You go ahead, touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me again. I'm gonna rock you. Touch me again. I'm gonna.
Okay, so there's the spit.
Bitch, don't spit at me. Fuck out of here. She spit on me. You gonna spit on me? You gonna touch me? Matter of fact,
Yo, dude, you knocked her out.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Okay. So, yeah, see, Alan, we'll get to that. Lads, calm the fuck down for a minute, okay? You know, it was very, very, very clear that she spat at him, right? Like, that goes without saying. And I'm telling you right now, right? I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I would rather get punched square in the nose 10 times than get spat at once. I have been spat at. I worked in security, and a lot of you guys know what I used to do for a living. I've been spat at a lot. And if somebody got in my face and spat at me, I would seriously find it hard to not fucking knock their lights out, right? I'm just saying. Does that mean that he should have then turned around and hit her? I don't think so, guys. Like, you know, there has to be a reasonable level to this. Gilmar says his behavior is threatening. He's following her, getting her license plate. Gilmar, yeah, he did follow her a little bit. She jumped out of, well, she got out of her car to confront the guy, and then she ran at him and smacked him. Do you see what I'm saying? She's putting herself in a position to get knocked out. That's why I'm saying that she shouldn't have done it. She should not have done it. That, like, if she hadn't ran up and smacked that guy, none of this would have happened. I don't blame her for getting angry at him. He's a piece of shit. And he smacked a woman in the back of the fucking head. Okay? So I'm just saying, he's a piece of shit for it. But there you go. You know what I mean? Like, while I don't agree that she deserved it, not at all. Not at all. Like, she is a smaller person than him, woman or not. She's a smaller person. She's clearly got something going on upstairs, right? Let's be real. They both fucking do. But as my grandmother, God rest her soul, used to say, you play with feathers, you get your arse tickled. And I agree with Carl. Call me old-fashioned. You don't fucking hit girls. What he should have done, and I know hindsight's 2020, what he should have done is call the fucking cops and get her locked up for it. I'd much rather do that than put my hands on a woman like that. That's a piece of shit thing to do. Like, you can sit there till you're blue in the face and tell me that she deserved to get smacked or to get punched or get knocked out. To get knocked out, guys, come on. Now, somebody spitting on you is lower. It's lower than a snake's arse, truth be told. It's disgusting. I fucking hate it. I think it's one of the nastiest things that you can do to somebody. Does that warrant knocking a lady out? Ask yourself that. Be real. Put yourself now, right? I want all of you who think that, yeah, fuck her, she deserved it, right? All of you who think that. Think about your mom or your sister or your wife or your girlfriend or your daughter. She's having a bad day. She makes a bad mistake and she spits on a guy. Right? And then that guy turns around and knocks your wife, daughter, sister out. Do you think that that's reasonable? Do you think that's reasonable? I would say no. It's not reasonable to knock a lady out, punching her in the back of the head and knocking her out. Allegedly. Now, I don't know. We'll have another look at it here and see. I don't think that's reasonable. I think that's way over the top. I saw one comment. How come the guys here are saying she asked for it, but he didn't? See, I think what the point you're missing is I think you're concentrating way too much on the gender involved in the scenario. Obviously, that's an important part. You got a big dude hitting a smaller woman. That's bullshit. Right? That's bullshit. You just don't fucking do it. Donald Jeffrey there saying, I was a bouncer and I have been punched and spat at. It's just part of the job. Absolutely. You know the crack, Donald. I was a bouncer since I was 18 years old. A dude hits you or spits on you, you rock him. There's no question. You fucking, of course you do. Unless it's like a small weedy guy. You just pick him up and fuck him out the door. But a dude close in size or age to you, swings on you or spits on you, night, motherfucker, guaranteed. Like any time, any place. And I'd rather get my ass kicked trying. But if a woman came up and spat on me, or punched me, or slapped me when I was doing a door, you can be damn sure that I wouldn't hit her back. There's no way. I was brought up different. Is it old-fashioned? Yeah, sure. Does it seem unfair? Maybe. But if a girl's half your size and she spits on you, that's a terrible fucking thing to do, and she should be dealt with for that. I'd set my mom on her, but I'm not going to put a hand on her. That's ridiculous. Yeah, and that's the other side of it. He's not a bouncer or anything. He's just walking around looking for trouble, and he got it. But she did too. She got trouble too. I'd be telling my daughter, if I had one, which I don't, but if I did, I'd be telling him straight up, don't run up on a guy, especially a guy that's bigger than you, who's clearly looking for a scrap. I get it, though. She's a New Yorker, so sure, that's probably part of it. But you guys, you understand where I'm coming from here, don't you? I get why he may react in an aggressive way. Did he cause it all? Yes. Yes, he did. Ginmar says, how would everybody react if it were two guys? Differently. Of course differently. Again, call me old-fashioned, call it sexist, call it whatever you want. If a dude walked up and spat on a dude, and then the guy that got spat on knocked him out, I'd be like, he probably had that coming. That's the reality of it. I'm just being real. I'm not one of these people. Constitutional Power Ranger, go watch it somewhere else, bud. I'm sick of hearing it. Anybody doesn't want to hear me talk about what I'm talking about, go watch it somewhere else. Go find it for yourself. I apologize that you don't like that this is a reactions channel. This is what I do. You have a choice. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. It's a simple thing. If two dudes were going at it, one spat on the other, and that guy knocked him out, you'd say, yeah, okay. You'd say, fair enough. He probably had that coming. But again, call it old-fashioned. You don't fucking hit a lady. No, she's no lady. She's a woman, but she's no lady. You don't run up on somebody like that. You're asking for trouble. And that's not victim blaming. That's called a reality check. If people don't like that, tough shit. Work in the environments that I worked in, and you'd realize that there's no such thing as victim blaming. You don't put yourself in a scenario where you're going to get fucking knocked out. I agree. Snow White, he was the instigator. He was looking for a fight. Absolutely. But then she gave it to him. It's not that I'm angry with my audience, Constitutional Power Ranger. It's just we're here for a reason. I'm giving my take on it and listening to what people have to say in the side chat. If you don't want to be a part of it, then don't be a part of it. Respectfully, I will always listen to what people have to say, but I'm not going to be dictated to either how I do things. That's just the reality of it. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that because there's other people here who want to have a conversation about it. If you don't, then that's fine. Don't go watch it somewhere else. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be bad about it. I'm just being real. So anyway, that's the point. So let's go back and have a look. And you tell me. You tell me.
Oh. Bitch! Don't spit at me. Hey. Fuck out of here. She spit on me. You gonna spit on me? You gonna try to beat me? Matter of fact?
Yo, dude, you knocked her out.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yo, you knocked her out.
She spit in my face.
That's wild, bro. You can't come up here and
Fuck out of here. You don't spit in my face. That's assault. She smacked me. She smacked me. She punched me mad times. She punched me mad times just now.
Fuck how many times? She not doing good, crazy.
Fuck wrong with her? And I'm staying here.
Quick killer, you nuts?
Bro, I don't play that. You put hands on me, I'm gonna hit you, man or female.
Like that lady is laid out, man.
I'm not walking nowhere because if she hit me, now I hit her in my self-defense.
That's not self-defense, though. That is not how self-defense works. Self-defense, it can be active and it can be passive. That, however, is not self-defense, okay? That woman came up, she ran up on you, she smacked you, she spit on you. Is she a piece of shit for doing that? Maybe. Did you kind of have it coming? Yeah, you did. Let's face it, you're an arsehole. I would be the first one to say, fuck that guy. Did she go way over the top on it? Yes, she did. She went way over the top. She should not have gone that far. Mock his ass, make him look like an idiot. Fine. Sue Ashley says, Irish, you keep saying she ran up on him, but he hit her after that. Well, then, Sue, respectfully, you're not listening to what I'm saying. People like to pick little bits of it and not listen. Or even give me a chance to get to the point. That's this is why these kind of shows are really hard. And that's the way it is. Okay. So anyway, Constitutional Power Ranger says, how do you have a conversation with 10-second clips? At least Chili lets play a video. Then go watch Chili, bro. What are you waiting for? You know where his channel's at. So anyway, she smacked him. She spit at him. In that instant, as that happened, right? Or if she's about to spit on him and then he hit her to stop it from happening, or if he hit her as she was running up on him, right? Then I'd be like, fucking A. You know, I still don't like the idea of any dude hitting a woman, but fair enough. That's like immediate self-defense. And I would be somewhat behind it. I don't like it, but that's kind of what it's there for. She ran up on him, she spat him, she smacked him, but then she was moving away from him. And then he punched her in the back of the head and knocked her out. That's retaliation. That's not self-defense. There's a huge difference between self-defense and retaliation, or feeling justified in doing something and being actually justified in doing something. That's the reality of it. Okay? So anyway, let's have a look. So somebody wanted to go back and look at the part where she ran up on him. Again, I do agree she shouldn't have done that. She certainly shouldn't have spat on him.
You do humiliate people on your page, people that save people's lives.
Okay, keep on. I love it. Keep
Go
on.
fuck yourself, you fucking asshole.
This is an EMT worker too. Look at her. She coming over here.
This is an EMT worker. This is an EMT worker.
That's
You don't
assault.
have the fucking right to fucking record
That's
me.
assault. Yo, call the police before I rock this. I'm about to slap this bitch. Y'all saw that?
Okay, so at that point, the physical impact of a smack is over with, right? So she's in the wrong there. Fine. Go call the cops, do whatever you got to do. Did you deserve to get a bit of a smack? Probably. Because if you talk to my woman like that, I'd fucking knock you out too. No shit. But she shouldn't have done it. Fine. But that's neither here nor there. She shouldn't have done it, but that's not self-defense now because that's already gone. That's past. You're not actively defending yourself. Yes, she did run up on him, but now she's walking away. Okay?
You saw that? I'm about to rock you.
You're
You go
fucking
ahead. Touch me again.
humiliating me.
Touch me again.
I didn't
Touch me
mind
again.
your
I'm gonna rock you.
fucking business.
Touch me again. I'm gonna. Bitch.
Okay, so what it looks like to me, and obviously we only have this one fairly shaky angle, but what it looks like to me is she spat on him. Complete fucking no-no, right? Like, complete no-no. Do not fucking spit on somebody. But, right? But, she spits at him, and then you can clearly see it looks like he makes a gesture towards her that he's going to punch her. She goes to turn away, to move away from him. And then he punches her and knocks her out. Okay? That's the thing. That's the thing. She was moving away. She shouldn't have done it. No question, she shouldn't have done it. But it did look like she was moving away at that point. Okay? So he shouldn't have punched her. Certainly not in the back of the head. You don't fucking punch somebody in the back of the head unless you. It's like with a firearm, right? You never point a firearm or something that you don't intend to destroy. Okay? That's the first thing. It's the same with a punch. You don't punch somebody in the back of the fucking head or punch somebody at all unless you intend to seriously injure them and deal with the consequences of that. All right? Okay. Constitutional Power Ranger, this last comment that I'm going to even barely respond to because you're just not worth it anymore. Says, this is such a bad stream. What's next? Petty super chats. No, I tell you what, if anybody's even thinking of leaving a petty super chat, go donate it to a cancer charity for me. Okay? Instead of super chatting me a petty super chat, go donate it to a cancer charity on Constitutional Power Rangers' behalf, please. And thank you. I'd much prefer that because people like that, they're just a waste of our time right now. So let's get back to it, right? So you can clearly see it looks like she's turned away.
You saw that? You saw that? I'm about to rock you. Go ahead, touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me again, I'm gonna rock you. Touch me again, I'm gonna... Bitch, don't spit at me.
All right, once more, because I just want to be sure on what I'm saying to some extent, right? Okay.
Go ahead, touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me again, I'm gonna rock you.
All right, ready now.
Touch me again, I'm gonna...
Okay, so she clearly went to turn away there. So that is, in my view, retaliation. Why? I understand, right? I understand why somebody would want to retaliate to somebody spitting at you, okay? But it is nonetheless retaliation. And you're talking about a bigger man, regardless of what she's done, you're talking about a bigger man punching a small woman in the back of the fucking head and knocking her out, okay? When you break it down, that's not okay, in my view. That's too far. Way too far. Yeah, he's a fucking coward for that. If he was a real tough guy, stand toe to toe with the woman. She'd probably knock your ass out. But that was a pussy move. It really was. Yeah, exactly. And he did say beforehand that he was going to punch her. And I guess you could look at that both ways. Should that have been a good enough warning for her to not do it? Or is that maybe indicative of what he just wanted to do anyway, and then he found a reason to do it? I don't know. It's an interesting one. Oh, Frauder Wrangler's in the house, is he? Good to see you, buddy. I saw this on your channel, actually. I think it was on your channel. That's a good point. Daniel Linger says, I don't know how people cannot divest law from feelings. She broke the law and then he did simples. One crime does not give you a get out of jail free card to do something back. That's right. That's absolutely right. And call me old fashioned. I agree with Alan here. Real men don't hit women. I see a few people saying equal rights equals equal fights, or equal rights equal lefts. I get it. I get why people feel that way. But be real here for a second. You're talking about a much bigger man hitting a woman in the back of the fucking head and knocking her ass out. He laid her out, man. I don't know. I can understand, right, that she was being ridiculous and way over the top. And I would highly recommend anybody, male or female out there, avoid such things, okay? Because it's going to get you in trouble. But I don't think she deserved that. But we'll do a poll here in a minute. We'll see how that goes. Before we do, I'm just going to grab a few of these super chats, and then we'll move on to the rest portion of the evening. Teresa for £10 says, "Hey ID, sorry again. Enjoying your sorry for what? What are you sorry for? You the hell? I'm hearing myself back here from somewhere. Okay, never mind. Sorry again. Enjoying your company as always, and I always enjoy yours too. Thank you so much indeed. Really appreciate that. And then, oh damn it, I accidentally clicked off one of the super chats. It was from Mr. Binglesworth for $2. Said, I can write a quick piece of software if you want. That actually would be really interesting. I'm definitely open to ideas on how I can go about that. Earth Cat says, to Tom Gumma. And Paul Morrison for £5 says, "Hey Demon, I sent you a feckin' message on Discord. Feckin' again, lol, for feck's sake." Would you believe I was actually reading back over that earlier, just before the show? I was like, I got to get back to you. I'm fucking so bad with Discord. Hearts for the Celtic, for Celtic, who won the league today. I saw loads of people in Celtic jerseys today. Big team in Ireland. Mr. Binglesworth for $2 says, at a bare minimum, he was asking for. I tend to agree. Like, as I said, if it was me in that situation, I'd want to hit him too. I wouldn't do it. If he spoke to my mother, or my partner or my sister or my niece like that, I would knock his block off. That's just me, and I take what comes with it. That's fine, but I don't recommend it. Mr. Binglesworth for $2 says, not saying she's right, both are wrong. Yeah, 100%. There's wrong on both sides here. For sure there is, okay? But he's definitely more wrong. Definitely, like, no question about it. No question about it. Mr. Binglesworth for $5 says he picked her to harass because he wouldn't run his mouth to someone my size. Damn fucking straight. Like, I don't play the whole tough guy thing. I just am what I am. I is what I is. I'm not some big beast fucking ham beast thing. Like, but if somebody gets in my face, I'm gonna rock them too. Like, that's, but not a woman. Not a fucking hope. And there's some ladies out around where I live. I come from at the bottom of the fucking mountains. There's ladies out here that have got 60, 70 pounds on me. I still wouldn't hit them. No way. And they're stronger than me. I wouldn't hit them because they'd hit me back. But my mom would run rings around this fucker. It'd be him who'd be picked up off the ground. I can tell you that much. She came at him with her battle spoon. By fucking God, he'd know all about it, bio. He wouldn't run up on my mother, I tell you that. And it's not because of me or my brothers. And she's got 4 big sons. And she's still the toughest one of the whole lot of us. I can tell you that for nothing. Like 100%. Frauditor Folly says, what about the dude who he backed away from? What about the glove? Okay, so what was the glove thing about? I've seen a few people mention that. Could you guys let me know in the side chat what the glove is all about? I'm definitely open to that. California Dream says, men, please stop approaching or engaging women in public. It's very threatening no matter how nice you are. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. That's reasonable. I suppose if you're looking at it from a legal perspective, he legally didn't do anything wrong. He was an arsehole, 100%. I'm not saying that I don't like to see someone like him get a smack. That's just the truth. I'm not being hypocritical. I'm just being honest, right? Did he deserve a slap? Yes. Yes, he did. But again, it wasn't the right way to deal with this. It wasn't the right way to deal with this at all. Donald Jeffrey says, I was a bouncer. Oh, yeah, I read that one out, Donald. Teresa for £2 says, none of it is justified from either side. I agree, 100%. Neither side was justified in their actions here at all. One more so than the other. Just bear with me 1 sec there now. All right, sorry there now. Just messaging back my buddy there. Alrighty. Sorry guys, I just had to message one person and then another person popped up right at the same time. Alrighty. Where was I at? Jesus Christ, my brain, lads. I'm full ADD mode today. Like, I had a long day. I had a long fucking day with 3 ADDers in the car with me. It set me off. I got extra DDDs for my ADD. Thank you so much for that, Albert. I really appreciate it. I agree. There was wrong on both sides here, without a shadow of a doubt. And Evelyn Garrison for $2 says, common sense goes a long way. Good job, Demon. And you know what? I think that's true, right? There's a bit of common sense here too. We all have our views. We all have our opinions. But opinions are like buttholes. We all have them, and they all stink. But at the end of the day, common sense prevails. It didn't in this scenario for either of them. The common sense for her, I would say, would be to do not run up on a fucking guy who's clearly looking for a fight, because you'll get one. Simple as that. Common sense for him is do not sucker punch a woman in the back of the fucking head. She spat on you. That's illegal. It's terrible. It's disgusting. It's one of the worst things you can do to somebody. I'd rather be kicked in the twins than get spat on any day of the week. But that isn't a good enough reason to turn around and knock a lady out. You go call the cops, deal with it that way. But again, some of you might have a different view on that, and that's fine. I'm open to hear everybody's view. I'm not going to shit on you for your view. I'll disagree with you. If I agree with you, I agree with you. Jonathan Hart for $2 says petty chat for constitutional Power Ranger. Thank you so much. Next time I'm in the petrol station, I'll put €2 into the Irish Cancer Society box. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. And Mo G for $2 says if you're standing your ground, you don't pursue. Exactly. Now, I did briefly look up the whether it's stand your ground or duty to retreat in New York. It's actually kind of a bit of both. It's a bit of a gray area, and that's problematic in and of itself. But from what I could see in this scenario, he definitely wasn't legally justified under New York law. It can be argued, but certainly it didn't seem so, especially when he pursued her and punched her. Regardless of how quickly that took place, he still pursued her and punched her. Anyway, Disjointed Earthling says, I hate platypuses. I hate platypuses too. They're actually really cute. Very fucking strange animal. A mammal with a beak, a beaver's tail, poison little things on its leg, and it lays eggs. That's a mess of an animal right there. They're pretty cool though. They're pretty. You don't fuck with them though. That thing on their, the little barb thing on their legs, that'll mess you, that'll rock your world. Jason Webb for $5 says, 100% agree with your assessment. Great commentary. Thanks. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate that. It is lovely to have agreeable feedback, but I'm definitely open to people just straight up disagreeing with me. Straight up disagree with me. I'm open. That's the only way we learn. But thank you so much, Jason. Really appreciate that. Rajara says the glove is armored plated and made for punching. Thick brass knuckles that cover each of the knuckles. Ooh. So I have a similar glove. Do I have them here? I don't. I have armored gloves as well for riding the motorbike. And I remember somebody telling me that before, because in my world, sometimes you get in the odd scrap or whatever. And we were always told, take those gloves off before you get in a scrap, because if you hit somebody with them and you knock them out, that's assault with well, we don't have the term assault with a deadly weapon. It's like grievous bodily harm or whatever. It's serious shit, you know? Like, I'll have a look at it here in a minute. Paul Morrison for £2 says glove. Wish.com version of Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Navy Girl for $5 says he admitted on a live stream he was wrong to other auditors. Ah, I did not know that. If anybody knows where I can find that, let me know. Let me know. I'll see what I can find out in the meantime, and I will definitely do a follow-up. Anyway, let's have a look what happens next.
Bitch, don't spit at me. Fuck out of here. She spit on me. You gonna spit on me? You gonna try to beat me? Matter of fact,
Yo, dude, you knocked her out.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
No, you knocked her out.
She spit in my face.
That's wild, bro. You can't come up here and
Fuck out of here. You don't spit in my face. That's assault. She smacked me. She smacked me. She punched me mad times. She punched me mad times just now.
fuck how many times. She's not doing good, crazy.
Fuck wrong with her? And I'm staying here.
You a killer, you nuts?
Bro, I don't play that. You put hands on me, I'm gonna hit you, man or female. What? I'm not walking nowhere, because if she hit me, now I hit her in my self-defense. I'm staying right here. I'm staying right here. I'm staying right here. She's not supposed to hit up nobody, period. Not supposed to hit me and spit on me. I got proof. It's all
Like, that's a pretty harrowing scene to see that lady laid out on the road like that.
Yo, screen recorders, everybody. I don't care. Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking touch me. Yeah, it is what it is. Bro, she should have stood in her place. She said, don't touch nobody.
She got put in her place. Ah, man, I don't know how I feel about it. That terminology just gives me a twinge of, I don't know, kind of abusery type feelings. You know what I'm saying? Put in her place, like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Marlon Maastricht reckons she's faking. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, fuck, she could be. We don't know that. But either way, punching somebody in the back of the head is a pretty bitch move. Especially punching a girl in the back of the head. That's a bitch ass move right there. That's enough to get your ass knocked the fuck out yourself. I don't care what she did. She should be dealt with for what she did, but not by punching her in the back of the fucking head. Okay? That's not cool, man. That's really fucked up. Oh, where's Chris Tucker when you got knocked the fuck out? I know I shouldn't laugh, and that is kind of funny.
Don't touch nobody. Don't touch nobody. You're not supposed to touch me. Point blank, period.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not getting nowhere. What you trying to make me run from the street? Nobody can kill her. She spit in my face. Do y'all understand that? No, nigga. That's bodily fluids.
Down, she gonna knock the back of her head open. You don't lost your fucking mind, son.
Did you see her hit me?
I don't give a fuck if she hits
Exactly,
you.
right? Fuck out of here. If you can hit a person, you can get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, if you hit a person, you get knocked the fuck out. That's like an immediate reaction. Like if somebody rolled up on me, right? Swung on me and I swung back and knocked them out. Fair enough. Whether I get hit or not, that's fair enough in my book, right? Like some of you might agree, some of you might not agree. But if somebody just imagine the scene. I'm walking down the street, minding my business. Somebody rolls up on me, takes a swing, and hits me. But in the meantime, I fucking throw one back so I don't get my ass kicked, right? And I knock them out. Okay? That's reasonable in my book. You hit me, and while you're doing so, I hit you back so you don't hit me again. Not while you're running away. The fight's over. You run away, the fight's over. I won. I'm the only one that got hit, but I won. You're running away. But if you're rolling up on me swinging and I swing back and I knock you out, that's fair in my book. But if it was a little woman, and I mean no disrespect in using that terminology, but like a smaller lady came running up on me swinging, I think I'd be able to defend myself without having to take a swing back. Fair enough? Can we all at least agree on that one? But in this case, yeah, she hit you. But it was like half a minute later is when you knocked her out when she spit on you. Again, fucking lower than dog shit to spit on somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he could have just shoved her out of the way or something. Fine. But, you know, there's some really good points to be made here. Like, you never know. She might have had a knife or a gun or something. Fine. But might have, I don't think is a good enough reason, though. You know, anybody could. If that was the case, you could run down the street and start smacking people because they might have a gun. Do you know what I'm saying? Kenny Thomas makes a good point. He says he moved forward and re-engaged her. He's going to jail 100%. Yeah, so he went after her. Do you know what I'm saying? The reason I think he hit her in the back, well, no, actually, that's a good point. I don't know that he hit her in the back of the head. That's actually a very good point. He could have hit her in the side of the head as she was turning, but it is clear from the video that she was in the process of turning, shall we say. So he sucker punched her. Either way, he sucker punched her. But that's a very good point. We don't know for a fact, you know? All right, moving on.
I no matter where I'm at, I'm here. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. Y'all already know, y'all. Screen record this shit, because if I get locked up, y'all already know, B. I told her, you touch me again, I'm gonna knock you out. You touch me again, I'm gonna knock you out. Don't touch me. She tried to. Yup, I can show them too. I'm gonna show them too. You feel some type of way, do something. I'm a man about my shit. Look at my face, y'all. Look at my face. She smacked me right here, right here. Y'all saw it when I pulled it back. Like, yo, look. Bang, bang. She smacked me. Boom, boom. Don't matter who you are. You touch me, you're going to get hurt.
But that's not how it works, though, right? Like, I get it. I'd be kind of the same. Like, if I was out on a night out, I'm just, and again, I'm just being real. This isn't legal, right? I'm just being real. If I was out on a night out and I was after a couple of drinks and maybe it wasn't myself and I got a smack from somebody, some dude comes up and punches me and gets away. Right? Cards on the table. I'm finding that motherfucker the next time I'm out and I'm hitting his ass like that. That's the way it is. That's not self-defense. That's retribution. I'm going to fucking do that. Of course I am. I'm just being honest, right? Is it legal? No. Is it premeditated? Yes. Damn right. I'd premeditate all over his ass. Like, there's no question about it. However, in this scenario, you sucker punched a woman, bro. You got spat on. That's bullshit. She should be locked up for that shit as far as I'm concerned. I think it's awful. It's disgusting. She could have anything. You don't know. But sucker punching her and knocking her ass out? Now, I don't know that she's actually knocked out. She might not be. She might be just down for the count but not knocked out. I don't know. But anyway, let's see how we go. Colin makes a good point here. Says, aren't self-defense laws based on reasonable force based on what you're being assaulted with? Spitting doesn't equal sleep mode. Exactly. So it's reasonable, reasonable force. Like there's with my old job, there's a thing what's called the continuum of force. So if somebody shoves you, in my job, we would grab them and put them on the ground, cuff them, and drag them away for their safety and ours. But if I was bouncing on doors and somebody pushed me, I'd push them back, or I wouldn't push them at all if I didn't have to. I'd be like, just leave. You're out of here. You're not coming back, right? Somebody swings on me, I'm going to try grab them and take them down before punching them. But if somebody was going at me, I'm going to knock them as hard as I can. I might get knocked out. They might get knocked out, but I'm going to start swinging. And that's reasonable because you're responding. If a 100-pound woman comes up and starts swinging on a 400-pound dude and he blasts her into the middle of next week, that's not reasonable. You might think it's fair, but it's not fair. It's not reasonable. It's way over the top. And that's exactly what happened here. Video Jerk says, Chili said knock you out. He can fucking try. He's had his opportunities and he never showed. So he can bite me right on my ass.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with y'all?
This car just was driving over.
Self-defense is self-defense.
That's not self-defense.
Yeah, TikTok.
Fucking watch movies. It's fucking real life. Somebody can fucking die when you hit them. Fucking bitch.
Yeah, I know you are, man.
Yeah, he is a bitch for that.
I'm staying right here, and I'm staying on live, recording this shit. All right, we gonna see. I don't care. It's self-defense. She not supposed to touch me. Self-defense, yup. Don't give a fuck, male or female. Don't touch nobody. Don't touch nobody. I rock males and females. Don't touch.
Don't put your hand on anybody that you're not willing to get an ass whooping from. I think that's a fair lesson from this right across the board. Don't write checks that your ass can't cash. Doesn't matter who you are or why you're doing it. If you swing on somebody and they knock your ass out, that's on you. Did the person deserve it in the first place? Probably. Yeah. I would have loved to have fucking smacked them too. Don't get me wrong. But you better be able to back that shit up or else stuff like this happens. Now, she didn't deserve to get knocked out. There's no question about it. But she shouldn't have done what she did. That's the other side.
Touch nobody. You man enough to hit a man. You man enough to get knocked out.
That's
Look at the bystander.
If a child comes up and hits you, you're going to knock them out too?
And Hudson Street. Holla at me. I go everywhere. I'm right here. You can catch me right here. Catch me right here then. Catch me outside, right? Yeah, I'm outside though. You talking about you catch me, I'm right here. You knew better, you do better. So stay doing better. I don't care, y'all. No, I do care, but yo, listen. Y'all already know.
Depends on the man.
Can nobody get to the scene with him?
So Marlon asks, if she was a man and he would have did the same thing, would it be right? No, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. First and foremost, just to clarify, it wouldn't be right. But if two dudes roughly the same size start swinging on each other, I say leave them have at it. Fuck them. Leave them have at it. If they're both wanting to go, just leave them have a fair go. But that's not a fair go. She shouldn't have done what she done, but he shouldn't have knocked her out either. Do you see what I'm saying? That's my whole view on it.
Yeah, if y'all want to pull up, y'all. Y'all already know, man. Holla at me. Like I said, I'm at Hudson. I'm at Hudson and Reddit Street. I'm next to this restaurant right here, 135. I don't know the name of it. It's 135 something. I'm not leaving no scene. She wanted to deck me and she got decked. She spit in my face. She's making a report, so I want to hear the false reports. And then I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Don't touch me again. Don't touch me again. You want to touch me again? Rock. Anybody that threatened me? All right, bet I got you right now. Hey, my guy. Look at this dickhead. That's one. Two is that guy right there.
When did you punch that guy? Just wondering. He was arguably more of a threat to you than she was. Now, again, she shouldn't have run up on you. But why didn't you punch that man that got in your face there? I don't see why not.
Saves my, yo. All right, now I'm pulling my glove because I feel threatened now. This guy's threatened. Feel threatened.
So you're going to pull out a weapon, is what you're saying?
I feel threatened. So if you feel some type of way, he feels some type of way, I feel threatened. Oh look, there's an officer right there. I'm gonna go get, oh no, that's a traffic cop. So yeah, that guy was following me, so now I felt threatened. I didn't have my glove on, but now I feel threatened because he keep on harassing me. So now it is what it is.
Well, that's not harassing you. That's keeping you away from the woman that you just hit. Regardless of why you hit her, he's keeping distance between you and her. It's a tough shit.
Did you say that she assaulted the man and spit in his face?
No.
No, you didn't see that? You didn't say that?
I'm trying to get help for the woman.
I know. I didn't mean to hit her or knock her out, but once you spit in somebody's face, that's a sign of disrespect.
Well, that doesn't mean you have the right to hit her.
So let me spit in your face and let me see if you have a right to do what? Let me spit in your face and see how you react.
That's an assault.
Exactly. So what are you talking about? You sound so stupid right now.
No, you sound stupid right now, you fucking idiot. What that man said is exactly what I would do. I'm being honest because I know what I can do. I know that if I'm facing another dude, yeah, I might get rocked. Sure. He might be an absolute fucking beast. He could be half my size and kick my ass. It's happened before. I'm not going to lie. It's happened before where I've gotten into it with somebody and they put manners on me really quickly. Right? You all know that. You know how it works. But if this guy came up and spat in my face, I would jump his ass too. I would. No question about it. I would. I'm not going to lie. If he got in my face and spit on me, I could easily say, yes, I will now disengage and call the police. No, I wouldn't. I'd fucking hit him. That's what I do. That's the reality. Does that mean that what he did is right? No. If a woman came up and spit in my face, that's happened to me loads of times. Loads of times working doors. Am I going to hit her? Fuck no, I'm not going to hit her. Of course I'm not. Do you see what I mean? Like, they might seem the same, but they're just not. Just be real. Call it sexist, call it unfair, call it whatever the fuck you want. That's the reality of it. If a dude my size comes up and spits in my face, I'm going to fucking hit him. And I expect to be hit back, and I'm prepared for that. But if my little niece went up and spat in a guy's face, I'd give her a real good fucking talking to. Damn right. But I wouldn't expect the guy to turn around and knock her ass out, or my mom, or girlfriend, or fucking cousin, or sister, or anything. Is a huge difference. Now, if my younger brother, who's well able to handle himself, trust me, we used to beat each other's ass all the time. If my younger brother went up and spit in a guy's face and got his ass rocked, I'd say, you know what, Richie? You deserved it. You shouldn't have spit in the fucking guy's face. What would you have done if the roles were reversed? And I guarantee you, if I got Richie on the phone right now, he would say, yeah, I'd probably knock him out. It's different, right? It's different. That's just the reality of it. We have to just accept that it's different. Anyway.
You sound so stupid right now.
And if I hit you, I'm going to take the consequences.
That's the guy. Catch me in Brooklyn.
I'm gonna see you. Let me catch you. I'm gonna see you. See how good you turn out.
Fuck out of here. I'm finna be leaking? Yeah? We're gonna see, Papa.
The Daredevil's yours?
Yeah, all of it.
What you gonna put on? You gonna put on
What? Side him or the
Of course. Once you trying to threaten me, I'm gonna put on my glove, nigga. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out even worse. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out even worse. You wanna threaten niggas?
You a real man. You an adult, bro. You a real adult.
I'm with this guy on this one. You're really tough smacking a woman. Now, you might say she deserved it. Fine, whatever. You're welcome to your view. I disagree respectfully. But you're out there dropping women, whether she's knocked out or not, doesn't matter. You're dropping women with a smack or a punch, and you pull on your big tough glove because a dude is trying to keep you away from that woman that you've just hit. Tough guy. Real tough guy.
I'm about that life. That's what I am.
You're about that knocking out women life? Oh, yeah, cool. Tough guy.
All right, yeah, yo, James, can you send me that screen recording of her exactly hitting me? Forced police report. The lady did not mention nothing about what happened. I'm like, yeah, so did you mention it? Yeah.
I was listening to you started to cut. Did you not?
I told her to move her car. That's it. I could do what I want.
You started attacking my teacher, and you got mad when she came back at you. You're weird.
She's just a female. You try to defend her. I understand. I'm not even gonna argue with nobody. I'm not gonna say nothing more, y'all. We're gonna see the false accusations and everything.
I watched you, my nigga.
No,
I
you
watched
hit her.
you.
That's true. I saw it from over there. You hit her. That's true.
Did you saw her hit me? Did you saw her spit in my face?
No.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean you
Exactly. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Can you kill her?
It don't matter. Don't hit somebody. Don't hit nobody if you don't want to be hit.
Leave her alone then. Why would you still go? Is she
That's
your
not
business?
self-defense.
So if that bitch would have slapped you and ran up on you and spit you would have fucked her up. Be quiet.
Yeah, because she's a woman too. Again, call me sexist, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I was out in a pub with my girlfriend and another girl came up and hit her, I'm not going to hit her. I might pull her away or get in between them. We've all been there. But if she hit her back, I'd be like, fair enough. I would have done the same if it was a dude. You know what I mean? Different story if it was another guy rolled up on her and hit her. I'd fucking dance on him. I think any gent watching right now would do the same thing for their girlfriend or boyfriend, or any lady would do the same thing. Of course. There's a big difference because she's like a 120-pound woman fighting another 120-pound woman. It's not exactly ladylike, but it's a bit more acceptable than you, a big, tall string of shit, smacking a woman. Whatever she did before. Now, if she was wailing on him and going for his eyes or pull a weapon, fine. I get it then. That's grand. You have to protect your life and limb at that point. Fine. Still not nice, but acceptable in certain scenarios. But no, you retaliated. That's where the difference is. You didn't hit her in self-defense. You retaliated and you knocked her out. That's the difference. Whatever she did before, that's what you did. You got to own what you did. And now the fact that he's rambling and talking here, and he's ratting himself out, idiot.
Quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. At the end of the day, mind your business, be quiet.
Sounds like you live in a fucking music video.
Fucking Russian dummy right here.
No, I'm not Russian. I'm Bulgarian, motherfucker.
That's a big
Don't
difference,
be
by the way.
racist on me.
All right, here they come, y'all.
They got
Forceful police on him. Yo, just send that screen recording towards me, y'all. Because once they come and they put the cuffs on me, y'all already know. This shit's staying on live, too. Let's see. Let's see the reports. Where they at? I'm right here. What happened? I'm right here. She assaulted me. She spit in my face, and I defended myself. I told her, I gave her the benefit of the doubt to step back and stop assaulting me.
She did start to
assaulted me,
walk away.
and then she spit on me, and I defended myself. So I'm gonna get put in cuffs. Let me know.
That police officer is under arrest for attempted mullet.
For the benefit of the doubt to step back and stop assaulting me. She assaulted me, and then she spit on me, and I defended myself. So I'm gonna get put in cuffs. Let me now. No problem. Being detained as a mobile or armed with weapons. Thank you. Shut up. He was threatening me. He was threatening me. He threatened to cut me. He threatened to beat me up and all that. He was threatening me. He threatened to catch me in Brooklyn. Now you pleading the fifth? It's all on live. Don't worry. It's all on live. You gonna catch me in Brooklyn, right? You gonna make me bleed, right? Let's get it. You wanna play? It's too late. He's gonna take my story. He's gonna take my story because I want to press charges on her too. I want to press charges on her. She assaulted me. She spit in my face. I'm defending myself. Am I wrong, officer? 26826. Vault VO. So yes, let's get it. He threatened me and he threatened me. Huh? I got it all on video. Got it all on video. You spit bio fluid at somebody. All I did was after she moved to the fire hydrant, she moved, she started following me. After she moved to the fire hydrant, her car's right there, I'm walking. She started following me. When she was following me, I was recording her. She started taking pictures. She got out her car and approached me from the car area, approached me walking over there. I was about to clear. So that's distance more than 30 feet. She came and she charged me. I pulled my phone out because I pulled my phone out like this. I was trying to take a selfie. And then you see her assault me. She punched me three, four times. So if I'm going in, she's going in too. And then she spit at me. That's bodily fluids, and I don't know what she got. She gotta have herpes, AIDS, anything. So if I'm in the room, she's in the room. She gotta go in too. As a matter of fact, for her spitting on me, I might need medical. I want to go get checked out now. I'm gonna remain calm. Because it goes both ways. You don't assault somebody and believe that the other person assaults you, fights back, is assault. Nah, she deserves to be in cuffs too. She deserves to be in cuffs too. I want to press charges too. She press charges, I press charges. We both press charges.
That's fair enough.
Assault and spitting in my face with bodily fluids. It goes both ways. It goes, she assaulted me, and I defended myself. I got it on film. It goes both ways. So if y'all taking me in, y'all better take her in too. And for her spitting on me, I need medical too.
You don't need urgent medical
what?
for that.
That shit went all in my face. There's nothing you can do about that? Medical officer?
I don't think that's an urgent medical situation, though, is it?
Y'all not gonna arrest her? Y'all not gonna arrest her? 5819 Toro. Tirro. I want to throw charges on her too. My man right here in the Optima, he's my witness. He saw him, he was right there. He was right there when she assaulted me. He was like, oh. So yeah. You're a brave man. You're a brave man, right? You're a brave man. You talking all that shit, but talk that shit they hear. Threaten me again while they hear. Reach your eyes
To the Demon Army, march your parent, you guys know what to do.
This is the right to record. I got the right to record.
Why are you recording random people?
I got the right to record. Freedom to Record Act.
Of course, I'm not saying
First Amendment. Why am I doing it? Because it's free. I could do it. It's the law. I'm looking for a problem?
That's what that is. Why would you do that?
Nah, it's not looking for a right. It's standing up for my rights. First Amendment.
What was she doing?
What? She was blocking the hydrant. You're not supposed to block hydrants. That's a safety matter. So then I walked away. She drove, followed me, came out her car, ran towards me, and attacked me. Let's get it. I got footage. I want to see the footage. I can show y'all. Yeah. Get them. Get all those cameras and review them before you press charges on me and put them through the system. If not, I will press charges on her too. It's my right. It's my right to press charges on her too. She assaulted me first. Somebody assaults you and spit on you, what you gonna do?
Spitting on someone's your assault. Spitting on someone's harassment.
Spit on someone's harassment? So what about the punches to my face? Huh?
Bite me, constitutional Power Ranger. Bite me.
Say something about that, officer. Now you quiet, because right now you're one-sided right now. You're going on one side, you're going on the female side. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. No matter who's assaulted and who, male or female, it goes both ways. Nothing, no, just scratching my eye. No problem.
No, that's fine. I'll take it all out.
Oh, you're precinct 1. I was looking for y'all too. Yeah, the man that threatened everybody. You want to make me bleed in Brooklyn, right? You don't know what you're talking about? You don't know what you're talking about now with that smile? You say I don't know what you're talking about. You say he don't know what he's talking about. Y'all please there, right?
You got it. Come on, somebody. You got video?
I got video.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Tell him bring it back when she charged me. Bring it to the point where she charged at me.
I'm gonna show you do it, right?
Motherfucking bullheaded dickhead you are. Suck my dick. Well, I expect him. He's been bumming me to go ahead. You think I'm lying? Does it go both ways or no?
No, we're gonna check all the evidence.
It goes both ways, bro.
Just gotta, yeah.
So I feel I should not be arrested. I have self-defense. She charged at me. She struck me.
Unfortunately, in New York State, there's no self-defense.
Well, there should be, because yes. Then if not, then I want charges pressed on her too. On the phone.
Okay.
But I'm on for the truth, sir. As you know, I was recording, so it goes both ways. 1441. Castro.
I don't think so. 12 minutes later, no.
You want to put him in the call while we wait?
Is that the trophy? Is that Jordan? Yep. All right. So this is your phone right here? You got some cigs? Glad? All right. Well, just letting you know once this gets into the precinct, it's turning off. Okay?
All right, no problem.
Actually, before you even get in the car, it's turning.
Thank you so much, Isabella. Really appreciate that.
But luckily for you, all of our body cameras,
Screen record everything, y'all. Screen record everything.
all of our body cameras are being recorded. Okay?
Can you end it?
All right, so this one split the room a little bit here, and I'm gonna call the poll right now, purely because of the numbers. All right, that is literally the only reason I'm calling this poll right now. Who was in the wrong? Him, her, or both? 3% of you said her, 27% of you said him, and 69% of you said both. So I'll give my brief final thoughts on it, okay? This isn't what would you say? This whole incident is a sum of its parts, right? It's not as simple as just one is wrong and one isn't, right? There's nuance to it, and that's what needs to be really, really, really driven home, okay? So how it all starts off, she's there minding her own business. He rolls up on her looking for an argument, right? She gives him an argument. She probably shouldn't have given him an argument. However, that's not reasonable enough, okay? So that's the first part. Then they got into it. Fine, people can get into it all they want, right? He did start the whole thing, though, to be fair. He did start it. She escalated it by running up on him. She assaulted him. I get why she would want to. I'm sure most of you watching would probably want to. But she did do it nonetheless, right? She ran up on him, she assaulted him, and then she spat on him, which is a big fucking no to me. But then it looked to me that she went to turn around to walk away or whatever, to run away, because she just spat on a guy. And then he sucker punched her. Now, we don't know that it was in the back of the head or the side of the head or whatever, but he sucker punched her. That's very clear. And it looked like he knocked her out. I know a lot of people are saying that she wasn't knocked out or that she was faking. We don't know that. Either way, he sucker punched a girl. All right? Big fucking no-no. And then he kind of ratted on himself by... He all but admitted, actually, that it was, in fact, retaliation, that it wasn't self-defense. He was claiming self-defense, and then he talked about how, oh, if somebody came up and spat at you, would you not hit them? Me? If a dude came up and spat on me, I'd hit him. That's God's honest truth. It's happened before. It hopefully it'll never happen again, but it's happened before. So if a dude rolled up on me and spat on me, I'd punch him. That's me. You do you, I'll do me. If a girl came up and spat on me, I'm not going to put my fucking hands on her. I might push her away if I had to. Oh, Rave Darkstar, she definitely did spit on him, or spit at him at the very bare minimum. And that's terrible. But my point is that she shouldn't have spat at him or on him or even threatened to spit at him. That doesn't mean that he could then turn around and hit her so hard that she ends up on the ground, be her knocked out or not. Either way, it's fucked up. Again, ask yourself, for the lads out there anyway, ask yourself, if that was your sister or your wife or your girlfriend or your mom, would you still support this man knocking her out? No, I'm sure you wouldn't. You'd probably be pissed and you'd want to go find the guy, because I know I would. I put myself in that situation. If that was my girlfriend or my niece or my mom or my sister-in-law, and I would say, no, you shouldn't have spit on the guy. That's fucked up. But what's his name and where does he live? Because I'm going to go have a chat with him, because he shouldn't have knocked you out. That would be my view on it, right? Again, there's nuance. Like, she definitely should not have run up on him. Fine. If he had hit her in that instant where you could feel threatened, like anybody running up on you the way she did, really, really, really aggressively. She did. Smaller than him or not, you don't know what somebody's capable of at that point. If somebody's running up on you the way she did and he hit her then, just gave her a little pop to get her to back off or whatever, you could kind of say, relatively reasonable. I don't think I would do it personally. I think I'd be more inclined to run away, duty to retreat, or even if you had to just grab her and be like, hey, get the fuck away from me or something, fine. But for him to hit her like that was completely way above. Like, it was too far. That's like responding to, I don't know, somebody throwing a stone at you with a fucking nuke. Like, it's way over the top. It's way, way, way over the top. That's my view. I definitely am open to other people's opinions on it. I'm pretty set in my view on that one, though. I got to be honest. But if there's something that pops up here in the side chat in the next 5 minutes before I get out of here, then I'm open to hearing what anybody has to say. I tend to agree with you there. So that's a very good point. That's a very reasonable point. Nikadi says, in the heat of the moment with a guy harassing you, you may lose it and spit. I wouldn't. I'd strike his dang channel so he couldn't make money off me. I agree. In the heat of the moment, we all do things that we regret or realize that it was a fucking bad idea. God knows I have. And I can definitely agree with that. However, we do still need to take responsibility for those actions, though. the thing about it is, did he break the law by hitting her? Yes, he did. Of course he did. Was he way out of hand, way out of line hitting her? 100%. 100%. But the law of the jungle is a different law. And that's something that everybody needs to understand, not just women, men and women. Everybody needs to needs to remember that. The laws of the jungle are very different. It is illegal for this man to hit me, so I'm going to hit him because a man can't hit a woman. That's just not the way it goes, though, is it? Because this man did hit that woman. So realistically, you need to be prepared for that. If you're going to go and run up on somebody and spit on them, even if you do try to run away and you're legally protected there, that doesn't mean that they're not going to smack you. And you need to be able to back yourself physically in that situation. People shoot people every day for no reason. People get into it, stab each other. People do awful things to each other every day. Just because it's written down on a book somewhere in the law doesn't mean that they're not going to do it. It means that there's ramifications for doing it, but the actions happened. So I think that's a huge thing to take away from this. That she did, even though he started it. He started it. 100%. He started it. But she escalated it, and then he took it to a whole other level and went way over the top, in my opinion. Once she spat on him, that's it. You're done at that point. You step back, you call the cops. What she did was disgusting and completely wrong. Thank you so much, Colin. I am going to really start looking after my health because I've been getting so sick. Been dealing with a lot of stress and stuff like that over the past 6 months or so, and it's been rough. It's been a rough patch for me. But health-wise, I really do need to start working on it. Thank you, though. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you caring and pointing it out. I really do. I really, really do. But yeah, so that's my view on the whole thing. Again, if it was my girlfriend or my niece or my whoever, my mom, I'll be going out looking for it. I'll be going out looking for him. I don't give a shit who started it. Sinful Gaming says you cannot say he started. He did start it, though. To be fair, he went out. He even said it in the live stream. He went out there looking to wind people up, and that's what he did. But I did then follow that up by saying that she escalated it. She brought it to another place. Then he brought it to a whole other fucking level. Everything else at that point's off the table. Once he put his hands on her in that way, now, I'd be the first one to say, if she spat on him and he grabbed her and was like, right, that's it, I'm fucking holding you till the cops get here, I'd be on with that. I'd be like, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. No, but she wasn't blocking the fire hydrant, first of all. Second of all, it's none of his damn fucking business. If he had enough of a problem with it, it's New York City. There's traffic cops everywhere. Go call one of them. Go call one of them. You have to bear in mind, this guy's an auditor. They go out there looking for trouble. Nobody can fucking deny that. Do they have the right to? Yeah. But that's what they do. We all know that. You'd be lying to yourself if you said that wasn't the case. So let's be real here. She escalated it. She shouldn't have run up on him. She should not have spat at him. But then his reaction was way over the top. He should not. It was a retaliatory slap he gave her, or a smack or a punch or whatever the fuck he did. And she ended up on the ground. If not for her sake, for his sake, he shouldn't have done it. Because he's always going to look like the bad guy. Either way. If you think that she had it coming, I disagree with you, respectfully. But if you're of that view, you could still at least admit that it's not a good look for him. Yeah, she turned back to him multiple times. Agreed, 100%. She should have just walked away. Didn't even say what he's got to say. Fuck him. He's a nobody. Walk away. Is it worth getting your ass knocked out for? Hell no. It's like if somebody came up to me with a gun and told me to hand over my wallet. Take it. I don't give a shit. My life's not worth a wallet, no matter what's in it. Here you go. Fuck them. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. Different story if you're out, somebody spat in my face. I'd hit them. There's no question about it. If a dude rolled up on me in a pub or whatever, if I'm out with the boys or whatever, and spat at me, I'd fucking headbutt them. I'm just being real. I'm being honest with you because it wouldn't be fair for me to sit here and tell you she shouldn't have done this or he shouldn't have done that. Reality is, if a dude came up and spat in my face, I would headbutt them. I would knock them into the middle of next week. No question about it. But when we're looking at this from the external view, we can be real and look at it and say, okay, this is probably what I would do, but that's not what I should do. I agree. Somebody spits on me. What are you supposed to do? Call the cops, leave them deal with it, blah, blah, blah. Fine. That's not what's going to fucking happen. If somebody spit on me, I'm going to headbutt them most likely. But that's not self-defense. Even for me, I'd accept that. I'd it's a Northside kiss, absolute knock-knee handshake. But no, I'd straight up say, yeah, no, that wouldn't be self-defense. I might get a throat punch. Yeah, fuck yeah. But yeah, that wouldn't be reasonable or acceptable for me to do back, but that's what I would do. But if you are a person who, if you're a lady or if you can't fight, if you're not physically capable of fighting somebody and you go and spit in somebody and they knock your ass out, some of that is on you. You have to accept that you're probably going to see some ramification for it, because that's the law of the jungle. The law is not going to protect you in the moment. The law is going to protect you afterwards or deal out the justice afterwards. But you have to remember that when you're in that scenario, you're going to get what's coming to you, whether you deserve it or not. That could happen to any of us. I could walk down the street wearing a red t-shirt. Fella hates red t-shirts, come up and fucking box me in the back of the head. See, no, I agree with you there. The law doesn't give a shit at that point. The law matters afterwards when it's being dealt with. But if she had a serious injury now, serious brain damage or whatever, was it worth it then? Fuck no, it wasn't worth it then. You kidding me? Absolutely not. You have to be able to back yourself. So yeah, that's my take on it. That's completely... No, I agree. She wasn't justified in assaulting him either. They're both arseholes. They're both arseholes. Nobody had the right to put their hands on anybody else in this situation. In either scenario, over words. And again, I'll cards on the table. If I was out and somebody said something to me, I'd probably just get, yeah, cool story, bro. If somebody said something to my girlfriend or my mom, there's a good chance I'd ask him to step outside for a chat. That's just me being real. Am I justified in that? Hell no. I'm not going to go up and fucking sucker punch him. No way. Now, if they spit on me, I probably would. That's the reality of it. Just being real. Love me or hate me for it. That's the way it is. Anyway, that's all I can say on that one from now on. Okay, so we got 2 things to take care of today. 3 things. So I'm going to read out some of these chats here. Some of it's super chats, some are opinions. Then I'm going to call out the winner of tonight. Last month's. Hold on, I need to get up this random number generator. I'm going to call out the winner of last month's merch box. And if that person's here right now, get in touch. If not, I'll try my best to get in touch with you, and you'd have a week then to get back to me. Otherwise, I'll have to call out somebody else. I think that's the only fair way to do it. Otherwise, it'll get all backed up for me here. This month's merch box is epic. Just to remind anybody who didn't see it earlier, it's got the custom engraved Zippo style lighters, not a Zippo. It comes with the hat, which is, I think, pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna try get in contact again with that guy in Spain. My mom's over there right now, so I'm gonna ask her to go down and maybe try get another couple of those. It's gonna have loads of stuff in it. One of these or something similar anyway, not the exact same, because they're all handmade by me, so they're a little bit different. Loads of like Irish chocolates and sweeties and things like that. So there's loads of things in next month's one. I'm gonna call the winner of this month's one, and then in a minute, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all an opportunity to leave some defamation shamrocks in the side chat. I'm going to just scroll and click at random, and whoever's name pops up on the screen is the winner of one of the custom engraved bracelet things that I got made in Spain. It was a lot of fun. I have a short on my channel of it being made. The guy was hilarious. So definitely check that out. And so, yeah, basically one of you is going to win that. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do that first, right? After I read the super chats, I'll do that. Then I'll call out the winner of last month's merch box. And whoever wins this gets to choose which one they want. Either the leather gents one or the delicate silver colored ladies one, or whatever it is. All right. So let me call out. I'll do these super chats and comments, and then we'll get back to it. So Darkly Moon says they're both wrong, but I bet she doesn't spit on anyone again. And that's the reality of the situation. Probably fucking won't. You know what I mean? Like, it should never happen like that, but we got to be real too, right? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's the sad reality of it. He shouldn't have put his hands on the woman. You should have dealt with it the right way, but you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Sometimes you win stupid prizes without playing stupid games as well. Just bear that in mind too. Frank Perry for $2 says, New York duty to retreat, and who punched him mad times? No, I think she only hit him the once, maybe twice, and that's still not a good enough reason. So yeah, 100%. And there is a duty to retreat in that scenario. Mr. Binklesworth for $2 says he's a misogynist. He was looking for a victim. Of course he was. And he picked an easy one, didn't he? If that was a big bunch of lads that look like me, you can be damn sure he wouldn't have had anything to say. And I'm not some big tough guy. That's the point I'm trying to make here. I'm just an average dude. But I guarantee he wouldn't roll up on a guy like me doing this shit. I guarantee it. Simple as that. Let me see here now. Where's the next one? God damn it. Thank you so much, Susan. So we got so Fraud or Follies. I really appreciate your input tonight as well. That went an awful long way. Really genuinely do appreciate it. It says he got 90 days probation and then cried on a live that he can't fight for 90 days. See, I don't think I'd call what he did a fight though, would I? It's far from a fight. Far from a fight. It's just slapping a woman, basically. I get it. She shouldn't have done what she done, but she didn't deserve to get a smack like that either. Amanda Robb for $550 Canada dollars says, as my grandma used to say, common sense is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. That is such a fucking nice way of putting it. I love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Amanda. For fuck's sake, 81 for $5 says, being aggressive to witness while waiting on the cops who will be giving statements is showing his lack of self-control and true character, along with a lot of what he said as well. He said a lot of really just dirty shit, you know, like you could just tell that he's just a piece of shit. Daniel Linger says, it's really very simple. She came up to him and hit him, as the video and the onlookers show. That's a crime. Then he smacks her from behind. That's a crime. Done. Exactly. They're both arseholes, truth be told. Phyllis Sweet Pea reckons that she got what she deserved. I tend to disagree. I think what she got was way, 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 way above what she deserved. What she deserved is to be dealt with through the law at that point, like realistically. And as a man, that's what he should have done. That's the reality of it. This is really funny. This comes from Leo, I think. Says, ha ha ha. He's complaining she was taking photos of him, yet preaches he has the right to record. Exactly. So it's a problem when you do it to them. Rules for me, but not for thee. That's always the way. iPhone El Bay for $2 says he has the right to remain silent, but not the ability. Spot on. He fucking doesn't, does he? South Jersey Sasquatch says both are at fault. This was a Karen on Karen crime. The sucker punch was the worst act, and that's actually a good point. You break it down into the different acts. The sucker punch was pretty bad, was pretty fucking bad, as bad as you can get. Although spitting on somebody is not as bad physically, not as bad emotionally and everything else. It's one of the worst things you can do to somebody. It's fucking disgusting. Some people pay for that kind of thing, so I've heard. But no, in that scenario, fucking pretty nasty. Chili called Skeptic and Irish Demon Daddy is a new member. Thank you so much indeed. You'll have no fear getting defamation shamrocks in the side chat. Sinful Gaming says, again in America, we don't go off feelings. Oh, yes, you do. Sorry, bud. America, feelings is everything. That's what I've seen in a lot of cases. And what I love about Americans as well, a lot of you guys are very real. Like, you'll be straight up about what you feel. But come on, you can say what you want. You can say what you want, how you want. That doesn't start a slapping. Totally agree. I totally agree with you there. Right? Him saying whatever he wants, I agree with. And she shouldn't have run up on him for that. Totally agree. But again, I'm just being honest. If it was me in that scenario and a dude came up talking shit to me, I'd tell him, get fucked. I wouldn't hit him. But if it was my girlfriend or my mom, I probably would. Depending on what he'd say. You know what I mean? There's like, oh, you're a fucking, like, yeah, just ignore that arsehole. Let's just go do what we were here to do in the first place. But yeah. So that I tend to agree with you on that one. In fact, I do agree with you. That's not a good enough reason to hit somebody. That's not to say that I wouldn't do it, but it's definitely not a reasonable way of doing it. Susie Q42, my friend. I kept this one to the end. Wait, now, where's my whiskey first? Oh, please tell me I'm nearly out of whiskey. Hold on. I got to go get some whiskey tomorrow. I'm actually going to get some nice whiskey tomorrow because this one I have is fucking disgusting. Oh, no. That's not whiskey. That's Jepson's Malort. Fuck it. I'll do a shot of Jepson's Malort for Susie. Oh, because my brother was here last night, so I am out of whiskey. That explains that one. Night of Northern Ireland. I remembered, my friend. I remembered. I did indeed. And I'd been reminded, and I still remembered anyway. But Susie Q's been a huge supporter of this channel for a very long time. And it's very, very, very sad news. And that's why I wanted to leave this to the very end before I get out of here tonight. Hey, Irish daddy getting broke up with today. You're getting broke up with, are you? I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I really am. Okay. So Susie Q42, as I said, massive supporter of this channel for a very long time and somebody that I really, really appreciate. Says, my dad passed Thursday morning and your live is helping me stay sane. You always make me laugh. Thanks, ID and chat. Let me just say, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I really, really am. You're somebody who's been with this channel since the very, very, very early days. And we've had such awesome chats and conversations, you and I really do appreciate it, Susie. And I'm very, very sorry to hear about your father. That's terribly sad. And I wish you all the very, very best. As you guys know, I've been through a lot of that shit over the past couple of years. It sucks. But, you know, thankfully I got my mom and dad, and I touch wood, won't have to deal with that for a very long time. So I can only imagine. And I really do feel in my heart for you as somebody who's been around this channel a long time, a friend of mine and a friend of this channel. I really do appreciate it. And I really hope that me drinking this disgusting shit here, Jepson's Malort, will give you at least one bit of a laugh before we get out of here tonight. But real quick before we do that, because I want to leave that to the end because I probably won't be able to talk after I drink this shit. I'm going to leave. No, what? I'll take that off the screen for now. I'll put it back up before I finish. So we're going to run the two competitions now. The first one we're going to do, lads and lassies, in the side chat of this video. Starting right now, I want you to drop as many defamation shamrocks as you can grow in the side chat. I'm going to start scrolling, right? I'm going to start scrolling, and then I'm just going to click. And whoever's name comes up is going to win one of these. You get to choose which one it is. I'll pay the shipping and all that stuff. So don't worry about that. Just email me, Irish Demon Vids. No, not Irish Demon Vids. Don't email that one anymore, please, because it's just too many emails every day. Irish Demon Army at gmail.com. And whoever I click on is going to be the winner. So once it's taking a minute for them to come over to this side. So once they start coming over to this side, I am going to just start scrolling, click on one at random, and whoever wins it, wins it. And I'm going to do this randomly every month, throughout the month. And yeah. And you can enter as many times as you want. So just keep them coming. I'm going to start scrolling here in just a minute. Wait, let me scroll down to the bottom. So I can start from the bottom and just start scrolling like fucking crazy here. You ready? Okay. I have to close my eyes, and then I'm going to just click and hope that something comes up on the screen, because if it doesn't, I'm going to make a fool of myself and I'll have to figure out another way of doing it. Okay. Ready? Scroll. Click. Did something come up? Fuck it. Okay, I gotta start again. I clicked right in between the two things. Okay, scroll, 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 click. And I exist. Woo! It worked the second time. And I exist. You are tonight's winner. This won't be every night because I won't be able to afford to do it every fucking night, but I'll do it as often as I can. Anytime I come across random cool shit, I'm just going to stick it up for you guys. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. I really like doing that. Really like doing that. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I was just as excited to find out as you guys were. So Anna Exist is going to take this lovely ladies one. I'm going to try to get more stuff like this done. So I think a lot of people like these. Yeah, Maddie Graham, it is me, buddy. So there's going to be loads of epic fails. That's going to happen. So you're just going to have to bear with me, folks. Thank you, Maddie Graham. Anna Exist, you're more than welcome. I'm delighted. It's a really cute little thing as well. It didn't cost the world. It was quite reasonable, and they did the engraving for me and everything. So congratulations, Anna Exist. If you could email me at irishdemonarmy@gmail.com, and I will put that into an envelope tonight, and I'll just write you a little note and throw some stickers and stuff in there. And I'll send that out to you tomorrow. I need to go to the post office tomorrow anyway to set up my PO box. At long last, they finally have a feckin' PO box for me. And yeah, so I'll set up the PO box while I'm in there as well. I'll let you guys know about that once it's done. And yeah, I'll send that out to you. Anna Exists. So if you just send me an email tonight, if you can, it would be great. And yeah, I'll get that sent out to you. Thank you so much indeed. Telling people no money. Keep telling people no money on their part. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point. I saw you say that earlier, Shan, about for anybody who wins any of this stuff, just in case anybody tries to pretend they're me or whatever the case may be, whatever you do, if anybody pretends they're me and they're asking you to pay shipping or anything like that, tell them fuck right off, because I'm not going to. And because I know people do that, they'll try to go on to, so like I've seen it before where big channels will have a fake version of a channel made, and they'll then try to get money from people. So just, if that ever happens to any of you, it's not me. All right, or just email me at some point if that ever does happen, and I'll try to take care of that. Danger Aware Organization, thank you so much for $5. Says, did you get my email? I copied it to Father Skeptic. Was that on the new email address by any chance? If so, I don't actually have that on my phone right now. It's on my iPad. So if it's to the new email address, I will be able to check that once I get out of here tonight, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Thank you so much for that, my friend. And Warsmith Karath in the house says, sorry I missed loads. Was that my niece's birthday? Happy birthday, Warsmith Karath. This is his niece. I had my little niece with me all day today. She's so awesome. What a little, she's just amazing. She's such a great kid. Karen feckin' Lane, the winner of last month's merch box, thank you so much indeed, for $50, says, for better whiskey, give a better toast. Thank you so much indeed, Karen Lane. I will get some lovely whiskey tomorrow, and we'll do a special toast. If I can do a live stream tomorrow, I think I can. Just doing a head check for the schedule. I think I can. If I can do a live stream tomorrow, I'll have new whiskey and we'll have a toast then. Thank you so much, Karen Lane. And Karen has kindly asked to be left out of future merch box competitions, give other people a chance. So thank you so much for that, Karen. I really do appreciate the super chat and your support as always. Now, before we get out of here, I'm going to pick the random number for the winner of last month's merch box. And then there's 3 more weeks to get in for this month's one. This month's one is going to be epic, by the way. I got some really cool shit. Okay, so I got a random number generator up here. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to cross-reference it with this file here. Hold on. The winner is number 26. Okay, give me a second. Oh, where's that file gone now? Where's the fucking file gone? Oh, yeah, there it is. Holy shit. My heart. Give me a second here now. It's going to take a minute here now to... Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong one. Fuck it. Sorry, guys. Just give me 2 secs here. I'll get it up here in a second. Bloody hell. Why does my computer always have to do this? Bastard. Can you leave a computer on too long? Is that a thing? Do computers get tired? Is that stupid? That's probably a very stupid thing to say, isn't it? Right, here's the list. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Number 26 is Teresa. Teresa, are you still here? I know you were here earlier. Teresa with the poodle on the picture. I hope you're still here. If you're still here, Teresa, drop me an email, irishdemonarmy@gmail.com. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I need to come up with a better way of doing this because it's taking so fucking long. I really do need some serious computer and emotional help at the moment. Thank you so much, Teresa, and congratulations. Who was right after Teresa? Oh, no, I'm not going to say that. That's super mean. I don't want people to get upset about it. But congratulations, Teresa. Two wonderful ladies won over the last couple of weeks. And I exist. Actually, 3 lady winners. God damn. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Congratulations to everybody. I'm going to get those sent out ASAP. Teresa, if you want one of these leather straps, let me know what you would like on it. Or if you just want the Demon Army ones, the easiest one, I'll be able to get that out to you within, I don't know, a few days. Anyway, I'll probably have it out to you by the end of tomorrow. If not, if you want something custom on it, just let me know. I'll make up something custom for you as well. But thank you so much for that. All right. And now the main event of the evening, me drinking feckin' Jepson's Bastard and Malort. But it's for my good friend Susie Q, and hopefully it'll give her a laugh. Simone says you made my day as usual. I'm always here for a laugh. Thank you so much, Simone. I really appreciate that. And Jolly Rogers has finally made it live. Thank you so much indeed, Jolly Rogers. Great to have you here. All right, here we go. Fuck it. Here we go. Susie Q. To your oh Jesus Murphy. I cracked my feckin' Harley Davidson bloody shot glass. Oh, gee. Why do I do it to myself? So worth it. Susie Q, to you, my dear, my friend, thank you so much for your support. And also, in memory of your father, I take this shot. Don't take my horrifying face thereafter as any kind of a thing other than this is disgusting and it's so horrible. Why this is even a thing is a mystery to me. Paul Morrison for £2 says, don't forget to message back. I promise you I will. I promise faithfully. I absolutely will. I hate Jepson's Malort. I hate it with a passion. With a fucking passion. But anyways, little Sassy says, to Susie Q and to our late father, really do appreciate it. And may he rest in peace. And sláinte. That's all over my mustache. Oh, that's fucking vile. Chicago, what the hell, man? It just keeps coming back for more. Ugh. Oh, that's vile. That is vile. Every time my tongue touches my mustache, I'm re-tasting it. It's kind of like somebody... It's kind of like somebody blended up the skin of a grapefruit with earwax and burnt hair, put it inside a condom, and then burnt that into a liquid form, and then you drink it. That's what this is. It is tea made from burnt hair and condoms, grapefruit skins. Oh, it just repeats on you, doesn't it? You just like coming back for more, don't you, you fucker? Lads and lassies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And I might be back for a live stream tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Definitely videos tomorrow. I've got a couple of videos lined up ready to go for tomorrow, waiting for them to be monetized. Hopefully that'll work itself out over the next few days, because it's been pretty good, actually, in fairness. Went through a period where nothing was getting monetized. Now it seems to be getting a bit better again. So, oh God. Oh, whoa. Mike. Now I can't get that out of my head. And on that bombshell, fuck, Glen Serio's bathwater. Beautiful. Lads and lasses, thank you so much. We'll catch you soon. Slanja.